Hi guys, I have I want to say a small haul, but then I feel like I'm going to end up inserting other clips to it at some point. But originally, shall we say, I have a small haul to share with you today. I got some stuff from Vinted, again, surprise surprise, and I also got some stuff from CCCLARKE's beauty line with her hot ombre lips makeup line. Yeah, anyway, let's get cracking. So I only bought from one seller this time, and I bought a bundle of 4 clothing items. This first one I love. This one I've already worn out and absolutely love. It's another pair of tartan trousers, but just a different cut, a different fit, high-waisted. These are originally by M&S and they just feel very nice. They're kind of like, I don't know, red, black, white and pink patterns, and they're high-waisted. I can't remember if I just said that. And the seller was so lovely. She put some sweets in there as well, and she said, "I'm a Jen," she spelled it right as well, "Thank you so much for all your purchases. You're going to look fab in everything. Enjoy." That's so sweet. So yeah, really love those. Jumpsuit, which is also in a checkered checkered pattern, which looks like this. It's pretty cute. It's a long-sleeved, long-legged jumpsuit like that, and it's got like these button detailing at the front, a zipper at the front, and it's quite a low cut one, so I might have to try and wear those pasty things, those nipple pasties, and see how that works. This is originally from Miss Selfridges, so yeah, hopefully that looks good. It's also got pockets. Do you know I love pockets and everything? But yeah, I can't, like, I feel like I need to see it properly on with shoes and everything to kind of get a sense for it, because this is something a bit out of my comfort zone, but I think it's really cute as well. And then I've got 2 tops, again with the idea in mind of wearing it to work and such like that. So I got a checkered top. Are you surprised? This is green and it looks like this. Really nice. I love the way she styled it. She had these particular trousers that she got from Shein, because I asked where she got the trousers from, and it looks so cute, so hopefully I can replicate something similar. But yeah, it's just a kind of loose checkered green top. And lastly, for the clothes, I have another checkered top, and this one is more loose. It's got that crinkled effect. I can't remember, it's like bunched together, kind of pleated, and this is more blue and pink, collared, checkered, bigger checks this time. So yes, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, I think she must have sprayed it with something because it smells delicious and beautiful. And then as for the CCCLARKE cosmetics, I got quite a few goodies which I'm really excited about, and the more I was putting in my basket, the more things they were offering with discounts, so I was like, okay, sure. So I am definitely hoping to do a video using all these products at some point soon. So the first things I really wanted to try was her hot ombres, which are her lip kits, ombre lip kits, that sort of thing. Apparently she was one of the first people to kind of make that revolutionary ombre lip. I don't know how true that is, but I would definitely like to give these a go. The way she applies it onto her lips is just beautiful. So I got 2 shades. I love these. I got the old packaging. I don't think they look like this exactly anymore. I think they've been upgraded in style. But I quite like these old packages. I don't know why they got changed. So this one is in the shade, by the way, they're called Immortal Matte Lip Paints. And this is in Toasted Peach. And it looks like this. Okay. So it's all on one. It kind of reminds me of those Rimmel London ones. So let's see how this looks. So you go in, I guess. Oh, it smells really good. It smells super good. So you go in with the darker colour, obviously, around the outside, and then blend in the lighter colour. Obviously, you can wear them on their own, but obviously the whole point is to ombre it. That's what they're kind of sold and marketed as. But there's the lighter shade. Stunning. I'll do like swatches, I'm sure, and like actual try-ons when I do the video. So this is just a really quick little look first. I really do love this packaging. It's very like marbly but ghosty, if you know what I mean, the way it swirls together. Absolutely stunning. And each of the lip kits come with the Hot Lips Hot Shine Balm, which is like a topper, and it can make it like shiny looking and hydrating, but I think it still doesn't budge the colour underneath. So it just says, apply a layer of our Hot Shine Balm onto the top of your finished lip looking using the Immortal Matte Lip Ombre Kit. This balm can also be used on its own to keep your lips feeling moisturised. So Let's see. I think this is literally just a clear balm. But again, love the packaging. This time the outer carton is black. Oh, I don't want to smack it. That smells really good as well. It's like candy, but like perfume candy, like sweet vanilla that you could actually spray on yourself. Oh, it smells so good. Lovely. So there's that, just a clear balm. Really nice. I love the smell. Hopefully that'll feel really lovely on top of like a matte liquid lipstick. So I'll get to these eventually. Don't know when you guys will see it, but I'll get to them eventually. I also got another one in Scorched Candy. This is the colour I was a little bit more unsure about because it does look quite pink, at least on the pictures, but I thought it was still quite pretty and I wanted to try it. So this is the darker shade, which is actually, it's kind of like a mauvey pink. I think that could work. Lovely. Says the girl with blue hair, like I don't really care if it works, like, I'm gonna wear it. And this is the lighter pink shade. Kind of looks like a nudie pink. Fabulous. And then once again it comes with another one of those balms. So I had to pick up one of her lashes, and this is the 3D Faux Minx eyelashes, and it says, "Hey hotties, upgrade your lash look with this hot ombre eyelash collection. Whether you're looking for the ultimate sultry date night look, or you want to show your baddest energy for a girls' night, we've got you covered. Look after them well and they can be worn up to 15 times. There's no glue included, so I'm going to have to try and buy some glue because I haven't had like glueable lashes, or haven't had any glue for those in a while since I've been wearing my Lola lashes whenever I have been, and they're magnetic. So but yeah, these are in this the shade, the style Sassy. So they're those fluttery, feathery ones, but they're big. So, well, they're big for me anyway. By the way, this is the stunning card I got. This is Are You Ready to Glow? And that is CCCLARKE. And yeah, so she's got her transformer glosses, pressed pigment palettes, all these things, advertising some of her products like that. And then the products that was discounted to like £13 as opposed to however much it was originally is her Smoke and Glow palette. And I didn't go on the website to buy this, so I could have like left it, but it was a decent, like a really decent price for all the colours you get in here and how pretty they are. And this is the pressed pigment palette, and it says it's your new essential pressed pigment palette. So I guess it's technically not made for intended use around the eyes, but I think that's how everyone would use them. But I'm guessing it's because of those red shades and stuff that they can't call it like an eyeshadow palette. Oh, I like that it is, I don't know why I said oh, I opened it, but like it was a really quick glance just to have a little look, but I forgot that it was a different colour on the inside than it is on the outside. So that's really cool. It's keeping with that theme of the liquid lipsticks, which is really nice. And oh, it's just the shades that I love. All these reds and like the pinks and then these shimmers. Oh my god, just having these random looking shimmers could really change the look, because these are the colours that I'd naturally go to anyway, and I usually just change it up by whatever shimmer I'm putting on the lid. But these look super intense. Lovely little mirror. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm very excited to play with these. Well, what did I tell you? I have returned with some items that I picked up in Superdrug. I only went in for an eyeliner, but here we are. Yeah, so I saw that they had Soph's latest collection out. I didn't feel the need to get everything in like the bigger palette, so I went with this little one. This is the mini spice palette. I was interested in her cheek one, but they only had like the really light one, and I like the look of the darker one. So this is cute. I think I looked up the big palette and it doesn't really look much different from her other ones, and this one still doesn't look much different, to be fair. I don't know if it's the same shades or what, but it is really pretty and it is very portable. It's got all the shades that I love, and it's, you know, much more compact. So I will have to do a little look with that one, whether it's on Instagram or on here. So there's that little one. It's got a nice little magnetic closure and it feels like a nice cardboard. The actual thing I went in for was just a flicky eyeliner, like a liquidy tip one thing like this. Felt dip. Wait, hold on. A felt dip liner, because I've been using like the pens, and I feel like the last two I've used have just not been
giving it to me. So I've got the milk one, which I think I might have chucked away because it just doesn't distend down to the tip. And the same with the Makeup Revolution Renaissance one. I actually avoided using that for the longest time because I heard people say that it like splodged and ran and everything like that. So I thought, oh, let me wait a while until the formula's changed. And I think they did change the formula, but now it's like too dry and it doesn't come out. So yeah, I can't actually get a tip with any of those liners. So I just wanted to go back and get one of these little ones again, so at least I can, you know, do my tip, or my flick rather. I also got a brow thickening brow gel thing. I got this in the shade Dark. They've got Misguided in Superdrug now, so I want to give this a go. This is the Right Now Brow Thickening Brow Gel because it looks like I'm at near the end of my Gimme Brow one by Benefit. And I also picked up one of these micro precision pencils as well, and this is again by Misguided, and it's their Oh Hey Brow in Dark. Once again, I really like all the cardboard packaging and this little elastic bit. I love it. So those are those.
There it is. That is my little haul for you today, my clothing and makeup haul. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a makeup video today. I recently purchased some products from CCCLARKE. I watch her on YouTube and she has a brand called Hot Ombre Cosmetics, so I picked up some of her lip products and her eyeshadow palette and a pair of lashes as well. So yeah, this says, say hello to Smoke Glow, our pressed pigment palette. Years in the making and now a must-have for your makeup collection. From your classic smoky eye or a pop of colour for a statement look, these are a collection of shades curated by Cece that she has used for years, not only on the eyes but as blush and highlight too. The warmth and intense pigments suit all skin tones, are buttery, buildable and of course cruelty free and vegan too. So grab your favourite brushes and get ready to glow. And then this says, this must have gloss. I didn't get the gloss. Will transform any lip colour, adding new dimension due to the iridescence and light shifting inside. Light shifting shade is what I meant to say. CCCLARKE's go-to formula to transform any of her Immortal matte lip ombre kits into a perfect glossy finish. It brings a cosmic shine, cosmic-like shine that is long-lasting, non-sticky and creates the illusion of juicier lips. This is a universal shade that will transform any colour or to be worn on its own. It only felt right to name this stunning pink shade Baby Girl in honour of the newest member of Cece's family. So yeah, this beautiful little postcode card thing came with it. And so I have some products to share. First of all though, I do have some things outside of this brand that I wanted to play with today, but as they say this is a pressed pigment palette and you can use it for blush and stuff, I thought maybe I could give that a go. So let's get this out. This is the packaging. It's a nice sleek black packaging with some information on the back, and inside it's got this stunning like marbly smoky effect, which definitely fits the name of the product. And inside it has all these gorgeous shades and a lovely big mirror like so. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think the colour that I want on my cheeks, maybe I might put Radiate, see how that goes, and if I want a little bit more brightness I might go in Flare next to it. So I'm just going on like an angled fluffy brush sort of thing, and I have got a spot and it's kind of oozing, so I probably shouldn't be putting makeup on. It's trying to scab over, so I'm just going to try and avoid that area, but I'm just going to go in with that colour as a blush now. And I'll just, ooh, I've got some great pigment, blimey. That's a really lovely colour. It's kind of like a, one of those muted mauvey shades. Don't want too much, but just a little bit over here. That's super pretty. Like that. That is really, really nice. And then for highlight, I'm actually going to go in with a different product entirely. I'm going to use this one that I recently got off of a Vinted seller. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Frost Liquid Highlighter in the shade Chill Zone. I've never used one of these before, so be excited to see how that looks. It says shake well before use, and then I guess you just pop it up like that.
Ooh, I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand because I feel like this is going to look really intense. That is the colour. It's like this bronzy colour basically. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on my top of my cheeks. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's actually more subtle than I expected it to be. I guess you could really build it up if you wanted to. The glitter is what makes it a bit more intense, I feel like, but the colour itself isn't too like over the top, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that just might be the way I'm applying it. I don't want to go too ham. There you go. I'll put a little bit up here. That's really pretty. Don't know how well you can see it. That horrible spot. I have treated it and stuff. I think that's why it's starting to secrete, because it's like, ooh, yes, goodies, let me disperse myself. Oh no, I don't think that's how it works. Right, so that is the base part done. I didn't have any foundation or anything on. I just have like concealer before I started this and a little bit of like contour. So yeah, I'm happy with how this highlighter looks. It's really pretty. I think it can be very much built up if I wanted that look. And that palette for a blush is really nice as well. It's got some nice tones in there. So I'm going to use some new brow products today. So I've got some of the Misguided brow products. I recently saw these in Superdrugs. So I've got the Howdee-haie Brow Micro Precision Pencil in the shade Dark. I really like the packaging of this. It's very like cardboardy. And then I also picked up a new brow gel. This is the Right Now Brow Thickening Gel. My what do you call it, my Benefit one's nearly finished, so I thought, well, let me just try these things anyway. And they're both in the shade Dark. Right, so let's have a look at this. I feel like one side might have a brush. Yeah, so we've got a nice little brush on this side. And we've got the tiny little pencil, ooh, on this side. Right, let's give this a go then. Okay, so those are the brows. Really nice actually. I feel like the pencil itself is kind of harder than I was expecting, and because it's not like rounded naturally, it had quite a flat square finish. I found trying to angle that gave nice sharp kind of precisions, but when I wanted to try and do a softer thing, I had to kind of wait until it worked itself down naturally into like a rounded sort of shape, like a softened shape. But no, really, really nice. I do like it. I like the results. It doesn't look super harsh. It's quite lovely actually. Yeah, this is nice. Just harder than I was expecting it to be, like harder consistency. So going in with the brow gel, the thickening brow gel, see how this looks. Ooh, oh, okay, so now this is more watery than I expected. It's got like a, don't know how well you can see that, it looks a little bit more like runny and a bit gloopy. Right, let's see how this one applies. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this one's a little bit messy. It's definitely trying to deposit some colour, like I can see the colour trying to grip to my hairs and stuff, but my eyebrow hairs are darker than this, so it's kind of just sticking to my skin, so I had to kind of rub around it. It is nice, but I don't know, like, we'll have to see how it dries, because I'm used to like the thicker, like almost goopier consistency of the Gimme Brow by Benefit, which feels like it's thick, do you know what I mean? Like you put it out and it's got that texture to it. And I can instantly see the brows sticking in place as I apply that, but this one, it kind of just feels like it's giving it an extra like coat of something, but not as stuck. As I say, I'll have to see how it dries, but I mean, it's fine for a brow gel so far. Like, I'll continue to use it, you know what I mean? It just feels like it's more of like, okay, so this feels more like it's a hairspray thin sheen. This feels more like a wax, like a gel wax, even though it's not a wax at all. But if I was to kind of compare them, that's what I would say the difference feels like, you know. Right, so let's get on to eye products. I do actually have another palette. I've got the Revolution palette with Soph, the mini spiced palette. This is the one of her new collections. I think it's the 3rd collection, and it's really pretty, but I want to use mostly CC Clarke products today. But I thought I'd just show you really quickly. Really nice, very pretty. Maybe I can use that in another video. Okay, so I have my eye base all prepped. I've just got some concealer on my eyelids just to have everything stick and, you know, stay a little bit longer on my eyelids. So we've already kind of seen the palette for CC Clarke's Hot Ombre Cosmetics line. Very beautiful. I do find though, it is a very pink palette. I feel like there's some shades that could have been supplemented for other differing shades. It's a tone that I like. I really love how I feel like the shimmers would definitely make the look different each time. However, I feel like they could have put in, I don't even know, like it just looks straight off the bat very pink, you know. But that just might be the theme for it. That might just be the vibe that they wanted for this one. It is very beautiful nevertheless. I'm probably just going to try out as much colours as I can. So I think I'm just going to go in with Tan Lines, which I'm going to use here as a kind of transitional shade. There's nothing that I would use that's light enough for a brow bone colour, so I'm just going to go straight in with this. There is a bit of fallout, like kickback. I don't know how well you can see that. Again, I always say this, nothing that really bothers me. I always go back and pick it back up anyway. It's applying nicely. It's kind of just like a little bit deeper than my skin tone, I think, so it'll make a nice transitional colour. And I am just kind of dragging a little bit up higher to the brow bone, just so there's something placed there, but not enough to make it like dark, and just a wash of colour really that I'm after there. I feel like this palette smells nice. Like, it's not like heavily fragranced or anything like that, but it smells just pleasant, you know what I mean. This is a lovely tone. I feel like this Tan Lines, I love it. It very much fits the name given to it. I love it, and that's made just enough depth for me. I feel like that'd be a lovely like wash of colour. You know when some people put bronzer in their crease just to have a bit of depth? I feel like this does that. Very, very nice. Like just a lovely little bit of definition into the crease, which is what I like. So I think I'm now going to go into Toasty, which is a deeper brown, and I'm just going to do sort of like the similar steps, shoving it in the crease and working it up, just so we get a nice transition from deep to lighter. And I'm using the same brush. I'm not bothered about wiping it off or whatever, just because they're very similar in tone, you know. It helps, I feel like, with the seamless blend. I really like that it definitely looks like you could do natural looks here as well as some popping looks. I didn't mean to say like that, pops of colour looks, which is actually I think what it says on the back, so, or in that little card I read earlier. So it's good that it's got variety in that sense, like it's a go-to palette for sure, like I can see that. I'm just going back with Tan Lines again just to make sure I've not completely erased that lighter shade just above it. But yeah, I love that. It's very versatile in that way. Now I'm going to do pretty much a similar thing to what I've just done above, but on the lower lash line. Okay, so next up, what should I do? I want to create like a shape of some kind. I think I might go in, what am I doing today? I'm going for a late-ish lunch, so I don't want anything too crazy. I was going to go in with Lights Out, which is the black, but I think I might go in with Ignite, which is that purple next to it, and kind of do a shape. We'll see how this works out. I think I should have used a different brush. What brush do I want to use? Let's go for something like that, I think. A bit more firm. Almost as if I'm winging it out. Of shape going on. It's nice and subtle, to be honest, so I can build up on it. And I'm going with that same shade and kind of just filling in that triangle that I made. And then I think I'll go around it with that black shade. Just kind of pack in that purple. That's a really nice colour. Like, it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but again, it's that nice muted depth. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's subtle, but there enough. I don't even know, like, I like it basically is what I'm trying to say. It's a nice shade, it's got a nice hue to it. And then again, using the same combination of brushes, I'm going to go in with a little tiny bit of Lights Out after I've removed that hair from it, and I'm just gonna sort of sketch along the outline just so it's a little bit more visible, like that, and sort of blend it in as I go. So I'm doing like a shadowing, I guess you could call it. Do the same at the top as well. In. Sort of like that. Ooh. Lovely. And then I'm gonna kind of go back and kind of mix and blend and just make sure it's a bit more smooth on the inside. Okay, so I think that's the shape that I'm after. Interesting, okay. This is certainly something. It's a different shape, that's for sure. Now I want to start with shimmers. So, what shimmer should I do? I think I'm going to probably stick with these neutrally kind of ones, Flicker and Embers, these two here, and I'm just going to place probably Flicker on the inner side here, and then Embers will probably be closer towards the tear duct. And I'm just using like this same brush that I was packing that colour on, but it's damped a little bit with like a wet wipe. So let's see how that goes. I might need more of a less dense brush, but we'll see. I'm trying to keep in line with that shape I've created. Probably could have used more concealer, to be fair, but I don't think I've ever properly done a cut crease before, so didn't want to do it now, I guess. Ooh, this is a really pretty colour. It's quite foily. My brush isn't soaked, it's literally just a little bit damp where I was just cleaning off the colour, so whatever dampness is on that, I guess it's helping. Really pretty. I feel like the product moves, like it's really weird, it's a weird consistency. Let's pack that on. Lovely. And then again with Embers, I'm going to go on the other side of the brush. Not that it really makes a difference. Just chuck that in the tear duct. You can't see, I'm so sorry. I feel like it's just different enough to see that that registers as a pink in the corner there, where the others feels a bit more mauvey. Okay, so that's really pretty. I think that's kind of a nice, I don't know, I feel like maybe the black up the top is a little bit off-putting, but it doesn't look as awful in real life. They're just very much not even. They're not even at all. But it's something different because I always go for the same sort of shape, don't I? So I wanted to try something a little bit quirky, and I'm happy. I tried it out. Love the colours. I think they're really, really pretty. What do I want to do now? I feel like I almost need more depth in the bottom. Let's see, what brush could I use? I'm going to use this one, this rounded sort of little fluffy one, and I'm going to add Ignite, which is that purple again, sort of underneath here. Wow, that is really pretty. Quite like that. I almost want to put, I don't know if this is going to ruin it now, but I want to put like a pop of pink here. Sometimes I do that weird kind of plop plop. So I'm going to go in with Flare, the brightest pink that I can see. That is a matte. And I'm just going to blob a little bit here and see what happens. Just because I want it to look a little bit like there's something going on. Because I feel like everything blends beautifully, but kind of into itself. So just chuck a little bit of pink, see what happens. I think this would look cool with a yellow as well. Yeah, lovely. I feel like that's what I was missing. I like that. And I might chuck a little bit of that here as well. Why not? See what happens. I like it. I think that is so quirky. Oh my god. I think I've said this before, but I used to say that I hated the word quirky. My mum used to call me quirky and I was like, oh, I hate that. What does that even mean? And now I appreciate it. I really like that word. So, quirky. Maybe I should get that tattooed on me. Okay, so I know I sort of stuck to like this lower region, although I use these two colours here. You know, I kept to the pinky feel. That was just kind of what I was inspired by seeing all this pink. I really like the eyeshadows. Well, they're not eyeshadows, are they? They're pressed pigments. So, you know, go with caution and all that. I really like them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They perform lovely, easy to blend, give enough pigmentation. Again, they work nice on the cheek as well, from that one colour that I used, Radiate. This is really cool. Like, it might not be for everyone, the actual style that I've gone for, but I quite like it. I feel like a little alien. I like it a lot. So, well done, Cece Clarke. Beautiful palette. Let's do some eyeliner. Now, I don't want anything too crazy because we've got this shape going on, but I feel like I just want a little bit more definition on the lash line. So I got a new eyeliner. I've got the Revolution Super Flick eyeliner. This is the Felt Dip liner for an ultra black flick. So I should have opened this. I thought I already did, but apparently I did not. Okay, give that a shake. Ooh. So it's one of those sort of bendy ones. It's not got like individual hairs or anything like that, but I quite like these ones. So I haven't used one of these in a little while, I feel like. So I'm just going to go right in from the inner corner to that shadow of black line that we used there. There we go, just thin, nothing exciting, just to kind of create a thicker lash line really. And I also like how I've never had a long handled one of these kind of eyeliners. Usually it's been a really kind of fat bottle and a short lid, if you know what I mean. So this is nice. I feel like I've got more precision without having to be right up in my eyeball, you know. So I'm just going to do the same to the other side. You probably won't see this part. Nice. So as I say, just really thin. Just a little border between the eyelid. Oh my god, what's happening to my voice? Between the eyelid and the lashes. I do have fake lashes. I don't think I want to wear them today, but these are how they look. They are the 3D Faux Mink eyelashes and they're very beautiful. It says, hey hotties, upgrade your lash look with the Hot Ombre eyelash collection. Whether you're looking for the ultimate sultry date night look or you want to show your baddest energy for a girls night, we've got you covered. Look after them well and they can be worn up to 15 times. And then it says, for your information, glue is not included. But these are really stunning. I love the packaging as well. Again, it ties in with that smoky, ombre-y, marbly effect, which is really lovely. And the lashes themselves are beautiful. They're in the style Sassy. But as I say, I don't feel like wearing lashes today. I feel like I've got a lot going on the eyes and I kind of want to just chuck on a bit of mascara. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just doing the KVD, go big or go home. Oh, jab myself in the eyeball. Ow. Holy crap, that hurt. It was a bit spicy, wasn't it? Okay, so this is the eye look. I like it. I think it's interesting. Bit different. Bit spicy. Yeah, I like it. I really do like it. So, eyebrows, I enjoy. The gel, I'd prefer if it was a little bit more, like, thick. What else have I tried? Eyeliner does the job. Needed a decent one. And the eyeshadow, absolutely adore. Now we're going to go in with one of the lip products. So this is, I believe, what she's known for. These are the Immortal matte lip paints. I got the shade Toasted Peach and Scorched Candy. Because there's quite a lot of pink going on in the eyes, I think I'm just going to go in with this peachy kind of one, Toasted Peach. I absolutely love the packaging of this. It's really beautiful, really well compact. I think this is the older packaging though, but how stunning is that? Like, this is just like a nice little case. You could put your lashes in there actually. So yeah, so it's a 3-step product because it comes with the Hot Ombre Cosmetics Hot Shine lip balm thing, and I think it just keeps everything sealed nicely and moisturized. So ombre, you go in with the darker shade, fill in with the lighter shade, and then once it's all dry, top off with the balm. So that is what I'm going to do. Let's see how this looks. Beautiful packaging. Oh, such a nice colour. Smells delicious. Oh, that smells like cake. I love that smell. Right, I have got a lot of lip balm on, haven't I? So I'm going to have to dab that off a little bit. That glossy lip balm, by the way, is the Dr. Lip. That's lip with 2 P's, and it's one of the CBD lip balms in the green container. It came in a duo. It had a red one and a green one. I'm using the green one in case you're interested. I feel like I've got too much on still. It's really thick, it's lovely, and it lasts all through the night as well. Perfect. Kind of like a lip mask, I guess. Right, still got a lot on, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, that sounds so good. It actually smells like coffee, like a vanilla latte. I love that. It's a lovely tone as well. Time for the Olympic sport of going in between this. Okay. Seems to dry relatively quickly, like it's drying. Like when I went over it again, it was starting to drag a little bit. I think my lip line's a little bit wonky, bear with. And then the lighter colour. God, that smells so good. That smells so, so good. Ooh, this is a cool colour. Okay. Pretty. I mean, I know it's Toasted Peach, but I feel like that peach colour's a little bit too light. It's pretty, but it is a bit too light. I'm just going to clean up my lip rings, and I'm actually going to go back around with that darker shade just to bring that in a little bit more. Okay, I'm opening the wrong one. Didn't even realise in the bottom it says step 1 and step 2 as well, so that's also very helpful. Okay, so this is a colour after I've put a little bit of the darker shade back around the perimeter. Very, very pretty. I personally feel like it does feel kind of sticky, but I think that might be because I had so much lip balm still on. But I can't not wear lip balm, you know what I mean? Even though it has this balm product to go on top, which I've yet to use, I just can't not wear lip balm. So that's probably my fault, just my application issue. This looks so pretty. It is, again, I think because I had too much lip balm for it to thoroughly dry properly. It does look a little bit cakey on the inside with that light colour, but it's settling down, you know, it's settling down, and it is a very pretty ombre. So I'm just going to wait again for a couple of minutes, and I am going to pop the balm on, but in the meanwhile I'll just take my hair down, I think, and I'll be back in a second.
Okay, I nearly forgot to come back, but I've done my hair. Got little buns. And I've released the beast. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this balm now. I feel like it's dried as much as it's gonna get dry. Oh, doesn't feel like it transfers. Very cool. Yeah, so it's got similar packaging, like black on the outside and then that white smoky grey on the inside. I feel like people are looking into my home. And this is how the balm looks. It kind of looks like a diamond shape. Smells delicious. Oh, delicious, absolutely divine. And let's put it on. It is coming off. Again, my fault probably, because I have so much lip balm underneath. Oh, that feels absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. But this is how it looks. I think it's supposed to be like non-budge. I might be making that up. Please, please, please do your research first. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try this without any lip balm on at the bottom and see how moisturizing this is just on top. But that feels really nice, and it looks really pretty as well. So that is it for this video. I'm very impressed with what I've tried of CC Clarke's Hot Ombre Cosmetics line. I really liked the highlighter that I tried. I need to play a bit more with that because I want to see how it looks when it is more pigmented, like when I put more on or use a brush or something. Happy with everything pretty much. So yes, let me know if you've tried any of these products, particularly the CC Clarke products, and what you think, and I shall catch you in another video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.